No, say, remember, that's how you can plead insane, because you don't know the ramifications of your action.
Yeah, this one?
Call it alive.
Good evening, everybody. Evening.
Good evening.
Let me tell you something. At the age of 10 years old, you know what you're doing. Give him 60 more years.
So you say, no,
wow.
Give him 60 more years. He knew what he was doing.
All right.
First of all, the man took the gun from his mother's lock safe. That's number one.
Right.
And plug out the camera them. He knew what he was doing. He know what he's doing.
What
and then
about
make it worse? He go buy the sitting off his mother account after him kill her. No, man. Give him 60 more years.
60 more years. All right.
What about the behavioral problem and the fact that he had these mental issues? He was going through counseling, never showed empathy, never showed sadness.
So is it his fault that you understand? Because this is where we're going to go,
Right.
Remember, we're in the age of mental disorder. Everything is a mental problem. And again, everybody's saying give him the 60 years. I hear you, but we're not. He's 10 years old.
But if he's dangerous, so now when he's 10, what going on when he's 20?
He's 10 years old. He's 10. He's a 10-year-old boy.
I hear you.
All right? He's 10 years old. At 10 years old, are you old enough to understand the consequences, the full consequences of your actions?
Okay.
That's the question. Call it alive.
Mental or what? Him for dead. Him need to get the death penalty.
Wow.
Death penalty for the youth.
Wow, for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, man. Him for dead, man.
We're talking about 10 years old. We're talking about 10 years old. You brought up the situation with the video games.
Yeah.
Most of them youth are not playing a happy game.
Right. So you can't tell me that. I don't think there's a 10-year-old on the planet that does not understand. Gun, shot to the head, dead, blood, dead.
But at the same time, if you're playing a video game with guns all the time, first of all, you're desensitized to the gun and you're desensitized to the image of gunshot, right? And now, Fortnite, okay. So if you're desensitized to all of these things, right? And you're seeing, and again, all you have to do after you're done playing the video game, when you dead, cause remember, them dead every day now. Them dead every day and get up back.
Okay.
That's one of the things we have to remember, Everybody dead and get up back in a video game. So now, are you telling me that this kid meant to permanently kill his mother?
In my opinion, yeah.
Video game, but can you
video
prove
game I play from we are youth, and media play from duck hunt back in the days. The
Right.
whole we are play with gun. Me know say if me shot my mother, she a go dead. And the whole of we did a play Contra.
Right.
The whole of we did a play the whole of them game the brother just because the man them improve the graphics.
So 10 years
Bro,
old.
Lock him. Me not gonna say death penalty for him.
Right.
But him is unstable and you can't have him as a functioning member of society.
So
I guarantee you if them really dig deep, some dead cat in their backyard somewhere bury him.
So do you think he was a ticking time bomb?
Yes,
Do you
he
think
was.
If it wasn't the mother that get shot, now something was
something
going
else
to
would
happen.
go on with him. This is interesting. So far, it's universal. Everybody I say yes. In for God jail. I'm just saying. At the same 10-year-old where everybody I talk about don't know what them I do when them I do things. So I understand that the 10-year-old is he was very calculated in his actions.
Too calculated.
So, but he's still 10 years old.
But it's too careful. You unplugged the cameras. He knew the purpose for the cameras clearly to see what's going on. So he made sure he was disconnected. 1. 2, anger, rage, tantrum, get into him. 3, disregarding the action and going ahead and buying the video game the following day.
Call it alive.
That's the icing. That's the nail in the coffin.
If he didn't know he was doing something wrong, why would he unplug the cameras?
So you're saying that's your motive.
Exactly. And if the problem is, how unlucky that mom is for him twirling a gun around and they're going to go off and hit the mother.
But we know
Right.
him shoot the mother on purpose. Him shoot the mother
He shoot the mother on purpose.
Yeah, the
Shoot him
ballistics
out.
will show.
Premeditated. He knew what he was doing, and he understand what he was doing. This is not no random. Just like, okay, I'm gonna go get the gun and play with the gun, and he gonna shoot his mom.
Okay, so 10
The
years
guy
old.
killed his mom, trying to kill his mom to get what he wanted, and that was it.
So he's accountable at 10.
He's accountable.
Fully.
And to me, 60 years is good enough to see if he can be rehabilitated. If not, that's it.
All right.
Wow.
All right. 718-554-8598. That's very interesting.
So let's say him get
I'd like
off.
to hear a lady calling.
Even if he get, I mean, as a mother, the most distressing thing that I read here, as a mother, is the line here that says, family members, no, he was already seeing a therapist. Family members said he had always been strange, including he has never cried or shown empathy for anything. You know, as a mother, to know, it's almost like your child is, I don't want to say it, but
Talk your mind, man.
soulless. You know what I mean? You have a vessel here who is your child, who you are bound to by love, but you know in your heart that this could be a dangerous individual. Your child feels no empathy for anything. Sister fall down and get hurt, somebody but them do anything, no matter what it is. You are emotionless. To me, that could only lead down one path. Doing something that is going to hurt someone in a serious way he don't care about. So, I mean, while she put the cameras in there.
She put it, because the boy, obviously the boy has a problem. So, do we agree? So now everybody's saying he should, 60 years, you think he should get met into an institution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should he be, instead of imprisoned, institutionalized?
Yeah.
Yes.
But for a minimum amount of time.
What would be the minimum?
They gotta evaluate him, man. Cause him sound him not fit him can't be no functioning member of society.
Yeah.
At 10 years old, him a do that. Yo, brother, it's a ticking time bomb that you know.
I agree.
Him for sit down there on the bench. My man shot the president in 1981. Where him name John Hinckley.
Yeah.
And them lock him up for about 50 years.
Yeah.
You understand? And then finally evaluate him and say, you're good now. So, me not say lock him in a hard prison, but put him in a one
Criminally
institution.
insane.
Him not for their road.
Yeah, go sit down next to the Riddler and the Joker.
Call her alive.
You know what I think? I think he needs more therapy. Jail is not going to do anything for him at all. He needs more therapy. He really, really, really needs to. He can't be put in regular population with other criminals. It's going to get worse.
So you're saying
society.
You're saying therapy, but you're saying to be held, like for him to be charged and put away criminally in a mental institution is what you're saying.
Or just therapy outside.
Yes. Therapy put in and with other criminals, not necessarily, but let me rephrase, not with other criminals, but he should definitely go on trial and be put in like a mental institution, not necessarily a jail.
Okay, all right. Call it live.
Chat.
Yeah.
Why we wasting taxpayer money? You talk about 60 years in an institution. For what?
So what would you say?
I mean, all right. You're going to waste 60 years of taxpayer money. It might come out when he's 70. For
70,
what?
Yeah. So it's a kill a
Just kill him
10-year-old?
and done.
You said death
10 years
sentence
old.
for a 10-year-old.
Yes.
Okay.
Kill him and done. Only say 60 years. So taxpayer pay 60 years.
Taxpayers will be feeding him for 60 years.
And then come out when he's 70. For what? When can I do when I'm 70 now? In my come out? When I do? When I contribute?
All right.
I mean,
718-554.
and a lot of people will feel that way.
8598. That's the number. The lady said she believes that he should get therapy.
I don't know if I'm ready to. I don't know if I'm ready to go that length and believe that. To not waste taxpayer monies. I mean, this is a young child's life, but I do get that. I do understand that sentiment of my taxpayer money is going to the livelihood of someone who will not be a contributing member of society.
He does that every day. He does that with people outside.
This is true.
Every time in New York
is
City
true.
gives somebody one of these government phones, I'm upset.
Yes, so let's not start that topic.
Okay.
Because there's a whole heap of people, and we're not talking about the people that
All
go
right,
walk,
so we're
do
not going
them
to talk
time,
about
and do them
social programs or any of
we're
those.
not talking
Okay.
about that.
All right.
Because some of them people can't go walk like how we gotta walk. You understand me?
This is a fact and a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, so we don't want to talk about that. We're talking about the youth.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, if you say you're going to put a 10-year-old for 60 years, you know what I say, but he definitely needs to be institutionalized by the government or the whoever, the prison system, and them have to monitor him. Maybe in 30 years, there'll be a breakthrough.
You know what it is for this kid. It's damning that so many members of the family
Nobody not like him.
are speaking out.
Because they saw
The
it.
sister says the mom installed the camera because of him.
Mm-hmm.
The mother says he's never shown empathy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Ever in his life. The aunt said
Mm-hmm.
that he's never shown any physical signs of sadness and that he came to them with a straight face and said, I killed her.
Again, the issue is this, and just be aware of this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If the kid goes to a hospital, he's getting out at some point.
If he goes to a hospital,
If he
he's not
goes
gonna
to
be
a hospital
held
to
for
be
60
cared, he's
years.
not going to be held for 60 years.
Okay, so
he
if
is
he's
getting
sentenced
out
for 60 years, he's probably not going to serve 60 years anyway.
Yeah, but he's going to, no, he'll probably serve the majority of it, though. What I'm saying is if the kid is hospitalized and they medicate him and then they decide, say, yeah, man, I'm good now. I'm good now. We like how him go on. And the kid, and if he's as calculating as he is now at 10, right? And he's able to manipulate the system, which I think he would be able to, because he sounds like a very bright kid. At 10.
He sounds brilliant.
Very intelligent. With his intelligent matches wickedness. With all of that being said, he'll be able to get out. So does he go to jail or does he go to a hospital? He's 10 years old. Call it alive.
So, Chuck, good night.
Good night.
All right. As far as this 10-year-old bad seed, when these things was going on from whatever age to 10, and they going through therapy and all these things, where was his dad? Where is the dad? And if I'm the mother and see that these behavior, guess what? He's going out of my house. He's going to go live with dad. He's going to go in an institute. I don't know.
Well, we don't know where the father is, so we don't know if the father is present or absent.
Yeah, but even if the father's present or not, he would not be in my household. I would be afraid of him.
You know,
And then I will not be in a house with my kid. I'm afraid of my kid.
Caller,
So guess what?
I wanna remind you of something though. Remember the youth in Sandy Hook, Connecticut,
Right?
who killed the kids.
Okay.
His mother tried numerous times to get her son institutionalized, and because he didn't do anything, they wouldn't take him. She had to live in the house with him scared until the day he killed her and then went and killed the kids. That was his first act. So you're saying that you would want to get rid of the kid? It's not that simple.
When I say get rid of,
No, what I'm saying is, no. And when I say get rid of, I wasn't meaning like you just go and dash with the youth. I meant like you were trying to put him in an institution or something like that. This kid couldn't. The Sandy Hook situation where the mother was trying, she went several times to talk to a doctor and talk to the system to get the son some help and please take her because she was deathly afraid of her son.
And this young
And he
boy
couldn't
was
walk.
in therapy, by the way.
And the kid was in therapy
was,
as we spoke.
I understand he's in therapy, but apparently the therapy wasn't working.
Well.
But then again, also, with having the gun in the house and have the key, it's either one or two things. You're going to have the gun in the house, guns or gun in the house, but guess where the key will be?
With
I
you.
would sleep with the key, or I won't have any guns in the house. Even if him just stab me, come and stab me because it wants this whatever the thing is, virtual foolishness, right?
So I do agree with you. If she knew his temperament, then the
Me or
key should have
him.
been more guarded.
Yes.
Well, think about, but if the
Me
kid,
or him.
and you see, this was the same thing this is why I asked. Thank you very much, Carla. Thank you very much.
All right.
We're coming down to the bottom of to the end of the show. But Drew, remember, I asked this question at the beginning of the story. I said, is it the mother's fault that the kid found the key? if the mother put up the key somewhere where the picnic not supposed to go, and the picnic go dig up the place and find the key.
You can't blame the mom. Come and tell you something. My parents used to try hide all kind of shit.
Yeah, we
And
find
you see,
out.
you see when them left the house,
We
they
can't
find that.
things.
We are around me. We are go
Right.
through the people.
So
and
we can't
everything.
blame them.
You're
So the mother lock up the key, lock up the gun, same thing like the Sunday with mother too, you know. Lock up the key when I take this last call.
We can't be killing or executing. I mean, I think it was only a black kid that happened to in the United States of America. At 10 years old, you got to put it in some sort of institution. I mean, if there's life in this country, even after serving 25 years for murder, you know, people are still released, or 30 years, people are still released as a second chance. And I'm hearing people, adults, talking about executing and killing a 10-year-old boy. Yes, he killed his mother. I mean, that's a dastard act. But still, you got to put that kid in therapy. There's something wrong with that kid. I mean, I've seen movies. It's like Rosemary's Son. I mean, I've seen movies like that there where the kid would even turn around and possibly even kill the psychiatrist or the psychologist. But there's something psychologically wrong with that kid. And you put him into prison or general population or whatever. If this kid is not showing empathy, this kid might even have like an immunity to even feeling pain. And God forbid what he's going to do to the population if they don't take him out. I mean, he's going to take a couple of people out in there because there's something mentally wrong with this kid.
Respect. Big up everybody who stayed on with us.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's Sound Chat Radio, you know the thing. Go